So today we're going to be going over the top 10 best receivers right now in Madden 24 as of the end of October. It's October 23rd. Now, for me, what makes up a good receiver, you know what I mean? A guy that just has really good route running, a guy that can get off the press, and a guy that is also, I would say, pretty good after the catch, because that's, I feel like it's a little underrated trait to be able to catch the ball in the open field and then maybe take that thing all the way to the end zone, because some of these guys can, man. Some of these guys don't have good animations out off after the catch. And yeah, that's pretty much what it comes down to. So now that we got all that out the way, man, let's go ahead and get right into the list. Starting off the list at number 10, we got Tyreek Hill. Now, a lot of you guys are probably like, there's no way I got Tyreek Hill at 10. The reason why I got Tyreek at 10 is because he just really isn't that good at beating the press. And, that's a big thing in Madden. If you got a receiver that just, can't get off the press, that I'm not saying he can't get off the press, but it's pretty easy to jam Tyreek Hill. Now, is it because he's 5'9"? I don't know. I've used small receivers and they, some of these guys, they can do it, but this guy, he just can't. Like, I know he's got the 90 speed. That's kind of why he's on there. He's got the 90 speed, and that's kind of the only reason I put him on there. I'm not the biggest fan of this card. I'm not the biggest fan of Tyreek Hill cards in general, to be honest. At number 9, we got DeAndre Hopkins. So this team of the week, DeAndre Hopkins, I don't know how many people even really, I feel like I don't really see it that much. It's probably because it is a limited time, but he's 6'1". He's got some decent height. His route running's not too bad. 88 short, 90 medium, 85 deep. And he's got 90 speed. He's definitely not a bad little card. I just feel like, I don't know. I don't feel like he's, with the other receivers we got on here, there's a reason why I got them ahead of them. But he's an LCD. I don't know. I just feel like he's another guy for real. Like he's just another guy. At number 8, we got Cooper Kupp. Now, a lot of people are probably thinking, maybe Hopkins is better than Kupp. I put Kupp over Hopkins because, one, Cooper Kupp cards always just played really good. And I think that's something I also forgot to say about DeAndre Hopkins. I used his original card that he got for the season 1 pass, and I did not like that card at all. So that maybe played a little bit of a factor in there, but Cooper Kupp, a bigger receiver, 6'2". I really like he's got that 91 short route run, 91 medium, and 88 speed, which is still, very good. A lot of people probably thinking like, oh, if you're not the fast receivers in the game, they're just not usable. That's not that at all. This Cooper Kupp card is very good. And like I said, the Cooper Kupp cards, they just play good, man. Number 7, I got Kanan Allen. Now, I feel like this card is a card I really I've seen it a couple times, but I feel like this card does not get talked about. 6'2", so he's another, pretty bigger receiver. 88 speed, really solid speed. And he's got that 90 short route run and 90 deep route run. So he's meeting thresholds on those. And I've went against him a couple times, and he's pretty good, you know what I mean? I think last year was the first year I ever used the Kanan Allen card. Liked him a lot. Like I said, I've seen him a couple times this year, and like he meets those 90 route running thresholds, which is, is very big to me because that unlocks new animations, and guys like that are always going to be, the best guys. I don't really care for the catching stats. I'm looking at speed, the height, your route running, do you have good animations after the catch, and things like that. At number 6, I got Odell Beckham. Now, a lot of people probably surprised by this one, but I don't know, man. I've played against him, and he just doesn't really seem like all that, man. I haven't used the card, so a little harder maybe for me to talk about it. But I've went against him plenty, like almost every game. Everybody has him, and he's got good stats: 90 short route run, 92 deep, 88 medium, and he's got 91 speed, obviously, which makes him one of the fastest players in the game. But I don't know, man. Even with all that, I went against him, and I don't know. He doesn't seem all that to me. Number 5, these are the 5 best wide receivers. I got Stefan Diggs in here. And the reason why I have him in here is because he meets the threshold for all the route running. 90 short, 90 medium, 90 deep. He's also got 88 speed, which is really solid. 6'4", so he's got some solid height. This is one of the best route running receivers in the game. I mean, he meets all the thresholds. You don't have to use any strat cards, to make him meet any of those thresholds. So he's gonna run very good routes. I've actually seen him especially when he came out. I saw him a little bit more. I don't think I see him as much now, but this is still a very good wide receiver. Number 4, we got Calvin Johnson. This card, in my opinion, I think is still a top 5 wide receiver in the game. It's Calvin Johnson, right? You already know his cards are always great. He's 6'5", huge. Sometimes, just throw that thing up to him. He's 1-on-1. He's got 88 speed, which that still holds up really good. 90 medium route run, 91 deep route run, and he's got 88 short, so his route running and all that stuff still holds up very good. This card is still really good, and he probably doesn't cost you that many coins, so I'd honestly highly recommend Calvin Johnson. Number 3, we got Torrey Holt. Now, I put Torrey Holt on it. Now, at first, I honestly didn't even know Torrey Holt really got a card. You know, I mean, I knew he got a card when he came out and stuff, but I noticed like just a lot of people were using him in the MCS. Torrey Holt, Torrey Holt, Torrey Holt. I'm like, man, there's a lot of Torrey Holt out here. And I mean, I can see why. I mean, the guy has 90 medium route running, 90 short, 89 deep, but you could eat. There's a head coach that gives you 1 deep route running, plus 1 deep route running. I think it's Shane Steichning. So you can get him to all 90 route running thresholds. So he's basically like he's like a faster Stefan Diggs. Essentially, that's what he is, because he's a little faster than him. So yeah, that's basically what he is. Number 2, we got Jamar Chase. Now, I'll be honest, it was a little hard not giving this guy the number 1 spot, because he's good, man. 91 speed, one of the fastest players in the game. You see his route running, it's really good. 6 foot, he's got the solid height, and he just makes plays. Like, you see, he's got like an 82 catch in traffic, but like I said, you never want to look at these catching stats, because they're a lot, because I've seen him make tough catches against me, man. Like, this card it is very good. I mean, you're going to see most people with Jamar Chase, and rightfully so, because he's very hard to stop. Number 1, we got DK Metcalf. This guy is the best wide receiver in the game, and there's no questions about it. I mean, I grind people accounts. I play on a lot of different accounts, and DK, for one, is pretty much on everybody's account, and I don't know what it is, man, but 1, he has great animations after the catch. 2, you're not pressing him, and 3, this guy just he makes catches, man. I mean, I've made some of the craziest catches this year so far with him. I mean, he's 90 speed, he's fast, 6'3", he's tall. I mean, he's the best wide receiver in the game by far. Like, if you're trying to put together like a really good team, man, DK Metcalf definitely needs to be one of the first players that you get. But that's my top 10 receivers right now. Obviously, this could easily change this week. Most feared part 3 coming out, and then it's team of the week, and then there's legends. Like, you never know, it could change in a matter of a week. So as you're watching this video, if you watch it later, then this video probably could be out of date in a week or 2. That's just how it is in Madden, man. Depends when they want to drop cards, but that's my top 10 list. Let me know some guys that you think should have been on this list, maybe shouldn't have been in a certain spot. You guys let me know down in the comments, man. And that's pretty much going to do it for me, man. If you guys ever want to watch me play some John Madden football, click the link down in the description and drop a follow to the Twitch. We stream on there every single night. I actually grind people's accounts, and if you ever want your account grinded, definitely go tap it with the Twitch, man. I usually run up a lot of coins for people, help the boys out. So you want to be a part of that, man, you know where to be.